Hey Mike, what you think about the latest update on Warzone? I heard they got bombers and everything. What do you think?
It's a good question, and here's my thoughts on it. Now, the update is a couple of days old, and yeah, man, you're right. It's a game changer, especially if you're somebody like me who likes to fly. If you like the airplanes that have been in, and you know, those that don't know, I'm probably the oldest guy in the history of gaming to ever set foot onto a Call of Duty battlefield, and I am slowly but surely earning my reputation as somebody not to F with on the battlefield. I may be 60 years old, but I got a double kill under my belt. Think about that. Just let that thought roll through your head. Double kill. Yeah, that's me. Oh, the GraybeardGamer, but you shaved it off. I know, but it's growing back. I shave it off once a year so I can see how many chins I have. I have 4 now, so I'm on schedule. Next time I shave it off, I should have 5. But anyways, back to the update. Now, I've been playing it for a couple days since they included the bombers. I don't know what other updates there are on it because I've been so obsessed with these things. These are huge dual prop airplanes that are reminiscent of World War II planes. They've got the ball turret gun. It looks like there's like twin 50 cal guns on each side of the turret. I think there's a nose gun. There's definitely a tail gun position. I think it can hold up to 4 people, but you can fly it solo. I do it all the time, and it's actually got like a Norton bomb sight where the only thing I don't like about it is the actual bomb sight from World War II, like B-29 bombers and such. They had it so that when the bomber would look through the sight, the pilot would relinquish control of the airplane to the bomber, so he could kind of move it left, right, and line up his sights. And I wish the developers had done that so that when you're looking through the bomb sight, you could still kind of steer the airplane, because you can't. So you don't have much time to look through the bomb sight if you're by yourself or you're going to crash the aircraft. So you got to kind of bounce back and forth between piloting the aircraft and then hitting the bomb sight thing. I'm still working out the trajectory of the sights in terms of, where does the crosshairs have to be, depending on what altitude. You can start off by just doing low-level bomb runs. I've killed people on top of the control tower at the airfield with bombs just coming in at treetop level, just skimming the heads of these guys. And you get 4 bombs. So boom, boom, boom. You drop them quick if you want to saturate an area. But the bombs are endless. I've literally flown one airplane through an entire game without ever dying, because in a very short period of time, once you release the 4 bombs, they reload themselves. The other cool thing is that all of the weapons, all of the guns on the aircraft, they have endless ammunition and they don't overheat, which is really cool. You can just it's just like the little fighter plane. You can just lay on these things and they appear to be pretty effective. A lot more effective than that stupid ass that minigun on the side of the small helicopter. That thing, to me, I find it very useless, and I'll do a whole video on what I do about that and in the near future. But I'm getting ready to log on and play right now. I'm so excited. One of my buddies, he's gonna try it for the first time. Hopefully he's updated it and he's got the bombers. But yeah, what else? So this update to the developers, who I know watch every video I make because they're like super concerned about my thoughts, because I'm pretty much what keeps this whole industry going. This is a good update. I really can't, other than the fact that I can't steer the plane when I'm looking through the bomb sight, I can't find anything wrong with it. Everything looks pretty cool and seamless. It's only frozen maybe once or twice. After the last update before this, the game just froze like a bitch. And I can't remember what you guys added on that one. I think you added a lot more airplanes, but you added the gun trucks. You took away a couple of things too. But yeah, this is by far my favorite update. Now, I've only been playing video games since, I don't know, let's see, after December, right about March is when I first, started trying to figure out the controls on the PlayStation 4 that my son gave me. So I'm still got a lot of things. Oh, my dog's waiting for me to throw the frisbee. Sorry, Mason. I know, Daddy's not thinking. But yeah, hang on a second. But he never misses. I'm just having a good time, just a really good time. Now there is something funny. I noticed, like, because now the more people get used to these planes, because when they first showed up, people were a little bit intimidated, and they were easy to get. You just jump in and grab one. Now that people are losing their fear, there's battles at the end of the runway to get into these things, these bombers, and I noticed that whenever I'd get in, I'd go to take off and I'd just blow up. And I thought somebody was putting a C4 charge there and then giggling as they detonated it. And it turned out after about 6 or 7 times, because the person that killed me was me, Airborne 80. That's my username. So I realized that as I throttled down the runway, I lifted and tried to take off super quick. And you can't do that because you'll drag the tail, and the tail it's too steep of a climb out, and you'll destroy your aircraft. So you got to go out a little bit of ways down the runway, just a little bit, to get some speed and lift, and then just kind of pull her up gradually. Once she's off the ground, flies and handles very smooth and awesome. I love it. What do you guys think, man? Have you tried it? Do you like it? What are your complaints? What are your tactics? I think my buddy, when he gets home from work, we're going to try something where he's going to try and mark some targets for me. Maybe he could pop smoke or something so that I can see, or he could direct me verbally, or a combination of the two, and get me into more specific targeting. Here's a tip I can tell you from the get-go. If you're going to be flying around anywhere near the airfield, there's that anti-aircraft turret gun that's up in the hills off over the cliff. Take that sucker out right away, because once you take it out, it doesn't come back for the remainder of that game, and that guy can fuck you up. Now the fighters can do that too. They can take you down, but not so easy. A lot of these guys just don't fly the fighter planes as good as I do. I can take anybody down, and flying is my strong point. But anyways, I'm gonna go enjoy it. In the meantime, thanks a lot, you guys, for putting the bombers in there. I love it. If there's other things in the update that I'm missing that I need to know about, please leave a comment. Let me know. And if you're not following me, what the fuck's wrong with you? Follow me, subscribe, and share my videos. I'm like the coolest boomer that ever lived. Love ya.